Alright, today I'm here to talk to you about the importance of firearm education. Alright, how many of y'all, by show of hands, have ever used a firearm? Oh. That's pretty good, 16 out of 20. 17 That's pretty good, actually. Well, a lot of people don't, and it's just a little strange. See, I grew up in Woodson, Texas. Population 296. I was way out in the country in the boonies. And I grew up around firearms. I was all about firearms. Taught a lot of stuff. It was fun. But it is my personal opinion that the public needs to be more educated on firearms, possibly through a mandatory course. Now, what's the problem? The problem, I think, is that the public fears firearms. Now, why do I think that the public fears firearms? Because of the support for legislation that limits the ownage, the use of firearms, and that's why I think that they fear it. Now, why would you fear something? Humans tend to fear stuff that they don't understand. Say, the dark. Why do people fear the dark? It's because you don't know what's out there. You don't know. Without that knowledge, it makes you scared of what might be out there. And so when you don't understand firearms, you've never been around them, you're going to be kind of scared. You think, well, guns kill people. That's not true. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. If you look at that chart, it has on it a little bit about the use of firearms in homicides in the United States related to other countries, and yet at the bottom it has information that the United States has a lot of firearms. We're the highest density country of firearms there is in the world, and yet our homicide rate with firearms is that low. That just goes to show you, yes, we have a lot of firearms, but our people are not bad. We don't go around killing other people, and that's part of the good thing. Another good thing about guns, we use them for recreational purposes. We go out there and, you know, you can shoot to have fun, which having a gun helps the economy. Most of our guns are made here in the United States. And so you go out there, you spend money, you shoot a weapon, then you're giving the United States back. Also, we use it for hunting. Hunting is a good thing. When you shoot a deer, you're limiting the population. The TPWD, Texas Parks Wildlife Department, it regulates how many deer you can shoot and stuff, and it does that so that you shoot the right amount, basically, to keep the population in check. If we didn't shoot any deer, then the population would boom, and basically it would get dangerous out on the roads, the deer would starve, it would be a bad deal. And also, self-defense. People who have guns, they have a means of self-defense, especially with a concealed handgun license. Say that lady yesterday that we saw in the video talking about the self-defense class. She was scared. I mean, she didn't want anybody to be messing with her or anything like that, and she took a self-defense class. Well, let's say, on the other hand, she could have just taken a concealed handgun license class, got herself a handgun, put it in her purse. Someone comes to charge her, she can pull that out and make them go away, or shoot them. I mean, you don't want to have to do that, but still. Now, what's the solution to this fear? The fear that keeps firearms away. Basically, all we have to do is take a short class to get our driver's license. Just a short class on the education of firearms. Maybe this class could be a little bit of it online, and then maybe spend an hour or two at a firing range. Get to go out there and actually learn about how they work, and all that kind of good stuff. And firing ranges are fun. Just saying. It wouldn't be a class where, oh man, we gotta go do this. It'd be a learning experience, especially for someone who's never fired one. Here in Texas, a lot of us have, but you go up north and it's like, they don't understand. And how would this help? It would change the way the public views firearms, really. They would begin to understand what they were all about, and through that, like I said, they know information that's like on that chart. They know that, wait, maybe guns are not what we need to be afraid of. People are what we need to be afraid of. If a person wants to do you harm, they're going to do it. They're going to find a means, maybe to get a weapon. They're going to do it somehow. And that just gives you more of a defense for yourself, just to have a weapon. More people would want to buy guns if they were educated about it. It would help the economy. I mean, like I said once to a lady yesterday, she could get herself a license, go defend herself. And I just imagine a place where we can come to the United States, everybody knows about firearms. They know about guns. They're not afraid of them. They understand what they're about. They understand that they need to be limited. But they also understand that they're not what harms people. It's other people that harms people. And in conclusion, I think that we could make this possible. It's not an impossible thing. All you need is a group. Get a group together, gain followers, gain support, and then just move it on to legislation. Move it on to higher levels of the government. It'd be really simple. And basically what you could do, you could change the way America as a whole thinks by doing so. It's just amazing that what you could do.